you don't know anybody else, save your spot. Just hire the schedule myself. Awesome.
Good evening and welcome to our second and last performance of The Music Man Jr. I'd like to welcome you. The kids have spent a lot of time and are really excited to put on this show for you guys. Couple really quick notes. First of all, please silence your cell phones. Be careful about the aisles. There is some time where characters may be walking or running through the aisles, so be careful so that you don't get tripped or hit. There will be desserts and donations outside on both sides of the exits, so please visit and get some sweets at the end, maybe for your performers. And thank you very much for coming. It'll be looking forward to being a really good show, and we're very happy that you're here to experience this time with us. And we welcome you to The Music Man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But he doesn't know the territory. River City, Alright, we're all through. I'll tell you about Belleville. You really know about him, Shirley? Never saw him in my life, but I know this much. Giving every one of us a black eye. After his work in town, next salesman to arrive is all right with party feather. We run up to the sea limits on the rail.
Why did we get tired of calling him?
Because in order to sell instruction books and uniforms, you have to guarantee that one of them kids into a band, for themselves as the lead.
Sure, I'm pretty well to catch up with that fella.
Well, not either. Even the great Professor Hill would sell these neckbook hotpants out here. Lord!
Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I'll have to give Iowa a try.
Don't believe in your name.
Don't believe I dropped it. Squires. Yes, I'm interested in a rig for Sunday. If you can accommodate me.
Yeah, city manager, who is late as usual.
Gregory! Marcellus, you old son of a gun. What? But Greg, Professor Hill's the name. Harold Hill.
So what you doing here? Why didn't you let me know he was coming?
I didn't know I was myself. Besides, how did I know you'd end up in a little tank town like this? You were a pretty big slicker when you were in the business of paint.
Too many close shaves the way you were. Plus, I got me a nice group of girls. girl, Ethel Toffelmier. Lost niece.
Call legitimate, huh? I always knew something no good.
So what's the new pitch? You're not back in the band business, are you? Last I heard you was with steam automobiles.
I was.
What happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
Oh.
So, give me the lowdown here, Morris.
We'll never get anyone with these stubborn islands. Plus, you got a new strategic tool exposed you for before you get your grip unpacked.
Male or female?
Librarian? She's a music teacher. Female.
That's just what I wanted to hear. If she passes by, you point her out to me.
I will. So how's it gonna start?
Same old way. Keep that music teacher off balance, and then my next step will be get your town out of serious trouble.
River City isn't in any trouble.
Then I'll have to create something. I have to create a desperate need for a boys' band. Now you remember, what's new around here? What can I use?
Nothing? Except the building probably took one new pool table.
You've never had a pool table here before?
No, only billiards.
That'll do. Either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a big bitch. My private sample is my private state. I consider it the out types of end with a keep in mind Andrew Golden. Cultivate horses and a cool head and a keen eye. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum, with a capital B and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while we're loafing around that all of trying out Vivo, trying out Cubes, trying out tailor-made like cigarette beans, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale breathless sense and one fine night. They leave the pool hall, headed for the dance at the army, libertine men, scarlet women, and ragtime. Shameless music, they'll drag your son and your daughter with the arms of the jungle, animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friends, the idle brain is the devil's playground trouble.
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school. Mothers of River City, heed the warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The moment your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee?
No!
Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell.
Trouble!
And so's your old man.
Trouble!
If so, my friends, you got trouble. Right here in River City.
Right here in River City.
With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
With a T.
That
That rhymes with P.
rhymes with P.
And that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
Did you drop your...
No.
Didn't I see you in...
No.
I'll only be in town for a while.
Good. Hello, Mama. Hello, dear. Keep on, Amaranth. I'll be there in a minute. Mama, a man with a suitcase has been following me around all over town. Oh, who? I never saw him before. Did he say anything? He tried. Did you say anything? Mama, of course not. All right, Amaranth, now your exercises. So, take me a little slower, and please keep the fingers curved as nice and high as you possibly can. Don't get faster, dear. hurt you to find out what the gentleman wanted. I know what the gentleman wants. What, dear? You'll find it in Balzac. Excuse me for living, but I've never read it. Neither is anyone else in this town. There you go again with that same old con about the mentality of River City people and taking it all too much to heart. Now, Mom, as long as the public library was interested in me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can't help my concern that the ladies of River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice. But, darling, when a woman's got a husband and you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can't call all like in Shakespeare and all little other Highland Greeks. Mama, if you don't mind me saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject. Now I haven't changed the subject. I was talking about the stranger. What stranger? With the suitcase, you may be your very last chance. Mama, do you think I'd allow a cover mushroom now? Really, Mama, I know my standards where men are concerned, and I have no intention. I know all about your standards if you don't mind my saying so. There's not a man alive who would overmeasure up to the plan of all fun and take. Had no pleasure in you talking for yourself, better understand it, made you all stubbornness in your library full of books. Well, if that isn't the best I've ever heard.
Thank you. Can I have a drink, please?
May I have a?
May I have a drink, please?
Yes, dear. Now that's the way you walk in the house. Hello? That won't do at all. I'll have a kiss from my boy. That young woman over there is your sister, young man.
Hello, Winter. I'm having a party on Saturday. Will you come? I would especially like it very much if you come. Winter?
Winthrop, Amaryllis just asked you to her party. Are you going on yourself? No. No what? No, thank you. You know the little girl's name.
He won't say Amaryllis because of the S, because of his list. He's ashamed.
We know all about his list, Amaryllis. Well, Winthrop.
I'll bet he won't say it.
No, thank you, Amaryllis.
Amaryllis. Why does he get mad at you just because he lives?
It's not only because he lives. That's just part of it, Amaryllis.
What's the other part?
Never mind, dear. It's just, he never talks very much.
Not even to you and your mother?
No, we have to be a little patient.
I'm patient, even though he doesn't ever talk to me. But I do to him. Every night, I say goodnight to him under the evening stars. You have to do it the very second you see it too, or it doesn't count. Good night, my Winter. Good night, sweetheart.
There, dear. If not one, there'll be someone else.
Never! I'll live with an old maid like you.
For the time being, just say goodnight, my... Someone. You can put the right name in the right someone comes along.
All right, it's better than nothing.
Yes, it is. Now you can play your cross-hand piece.
Now I may play my crosshair piece.
Good night, my love, sit tight.
says that the members of the school board will be presenting a patriotic tableau. Oh, my bad. The members of the school board will not be presenting a patriotic tableau. Some disagreements about the costumes, right? Instead, the Wantani girls of the local Hiawatha will be presenting a spectacle. My wife. In which my wife, Eulalie, my technician, will take the leading part.
We heard there was a pool table in town.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, you just wait a minute.
Is it a pool table or isn't it?
You allow me to get on with the exercises?
We don't want any more exercises until the pool table matter is settled.
Let's protect our children.
Yeah!
Resist sin and corruption.
Yeah!
Let's smite that devil and keep our young boys pure.
Yeah!
May I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with this troubled friend with the wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize the River City Boys Band. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete with the gold trombone? Rah, 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 rah. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did for the famous Fabled Walls of Jericho. 1 million Pryor walls come tumbling down. Oh, band or two, my friends. Oh, yes, in a boys' band. Can you hear me? I say River City's gotta have a boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. Well, Professor Harold Hill's on hand. River City's gotta have a boys' band. As sure as the Lord makes moving apples, and that band's gonna be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. And you'll see the glitter of crashing cymbals. And you'll hear the thunder of rolling drums. And the shimmer of trumpets. Ta-ta-da! And you'll feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed. When Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, the great Creator, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on the very same historic day. 76 strong bones led the big parade with 110 cornets close at hand. They were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, so sweet of everything was found. 76 strong bones caught the morning sun, 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 trees springing up like weeds. There were horns with every shape and kind. There were copper-bottom timpani and horse platoon, thundering, thundering all
calls for emergency action. That man is a spellbinder. I want his credentials. Grab that book!
Thank you, Professor. I have to make him his English ringleader, you know, but he does the gang does.
Jizzle Pete's, let me go.
You wild kid, you. Tagging down after my oldest girl last Sunday.
I wasn't either tagging.
Don't you contradict me.
We just walked together, Jizzle Pete's.
You watch your phraseology. I know what you was doing. My young Gracie seen ya. Now, when you stay away from my girl, you'll hear from me till who laid the prayers. You. I'll talk to you about this damn business Saturday morning, 10:30. Ben, what?
Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
You don't know this kid. He's tough. He's got his gang waiting outside.
I'll show you how to break the game. Oh, you, young lady. Oh, miss. What's your name?
Sanita, I didn't have any idea you expected me. Dad!
Do you know Tommy Gilas?
Well,
Tommy, escort the young lady home by way of the candy kitchen.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir.
Dad!
You're pretty bright. You're Philip, Professor. But you made a couple mistakes, though.
Oh?
The mayor has thrown the building parlor and let me pool table.
Oh, what was my mistake?
That's Anita. She's the mayor's oldest girl.
Just a minute, Professor Hill. We need your credentials. Where is the school?
Academic certificates.
Nothing of the kind. We need letters and
What am I hearing? Say, ice cream.
Ice cream. I don't say not. That's
Okay, talk thing. Down here. Talk slow.
ice cream.
See, singing is just sustained talking. Ladies, from now on, remember to be one of those men without the other three.
Professor, you're wrong. Why, they've hated each other for 15 years.
How can there be suppose you live alone or anything.
No.
I have some wonderful caramels over at the hotel if you...
Mr. Hill.
Professor Hill.
Professor of what? At what college do they give you a degree for ignoring women like a Saturday night rowdy at a dance hall?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gold medal class of Lot 5.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? Another thing, Mr. Hill. I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town, and I think it's only fair to warn you of a shelf full of reference books that may very well give me some interesting information about you.
Oh, Professor Hill! We're on the golf! Simply a golf! On the KB!
Everyone's so excited about band. I'm at the Toffelmier!
And this is Mrs. Squires, Mrs. Hicks. And of course you know our Marcel. Ukulele the technician. Isn't that exciting, Julian? Well, I could not say. Oh no, I could not say. I could not say at this time. My husband will wish to investigate. Naturally, I'm Marcel. Oh yes, I'm Marcel.
Of course, I understand, Mrs. Shinn. You see, part of my music plans involved committing on the dance and... No, wait. Wait, do that again. Your foot, the way you raised it just now.
Oh well, I have a funny there to call.
Oh, what grace, what natural flow of rhythm, what expression of line and movement. You must accept the chairmanship for the ladies' auxiliary on the classic dance, mustn't you, ladies? Every move you make, Mrs. Shinn, you speak stealth art. Will you say yes, Mrs. Shinn?
Laylee McKechnie Shinn. Well, that is dancing, then.
Then you accept.
Yes, indeed, and I would like to say.
Thank you. And now for the young lady who teaches the piano. Mary Brew, I believe. Well, after all, she is a librarian. Gymnasium, Madison Picnic Park, Madison Hospital, that Madison Madison?
Exactly. Who do you think he was anyway?
Well, I should say to show off. Gave the town the library too, didn't he?
That's just it. When he died, he left the library building to the city.
But he left all of us to her. She was seen coming and going from his place.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That woman made great sculpture. With a young hair and teeth. She had golden threads in her eye and silver voice and Jennifer light. Just mellowing down and golden yellow, gentle light as well. Here, poor woman's heart should be.
Of course. I have just what you want over yourself. If you don't, follow me. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Did you know that you have the facial characteristics of a Quartet virtuoso?
I'm not sure if I understand what you mean, Professor.
If your boy has that same firm chin, those splendid cheek muscles, by George. Not that he could really ever be great, you know.
Oh, is that so? When the name is St. Bridget, why not?
Well, you see, all of the great cornet players were Irish. Clark, Menendez, Klein.
But Professor, we are Irish.
No, well, that clinches it. Sign here. Your boy was born to play the cornet. Fine. That'll be $70 earnest money. No more due till the first installment payable at opening of band practice. And I'll need the boy's measurements for his uniform.
His uniform?
Hello there, son.
Would it have,
A stripe. Why, certainly. A wide red stripe on either end. Now, what do you think of that?
You'll have to excuse Winthrop, Professor. We can barely get him to say 3 words a day to us, so if you get him to play in the band, it would be a miracle. Where are you from, Professor?
Gary, Indiana. Gary Conservatory was my alma mater, in fact.
Was she now?
gold medal class of Lot 5. Hello, Miss Prue.
Mr. Hill, he wants to put Winthrop in the band. Do you burst in on everyone's home like this? Meredith! We're not interested.
Now why not let the boy's father decide?
The boy's father is dead. Anything else? I do hope you'll excuse Mary, Professor. She's not quite...
Please, I'm sure her heart is as lovely as yourself. Good day, Mrs. Prue.
But thank you, Professor. Mary Peru! Has he gone? I hope not forever. Darling, don't you ever think about future Gary, Indiana conservation class of Lot 5. Now, Mama, the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me. All right, darling, all right. Only it's a well-known principle that if you flint in one drawer and steel in the other, you'll never strike Winthrop with fire. Mama! Winthrop! Winthrop, I know you're there. Please go down to the library and ask Miss Scrub for the book I set aside. It's the Indiana State Educational Journal, 1890 to 1910. It's a large brown volume with black corners. Do I have to? You won't have to talk to anyone. I've written it all down. Now, what are you doing with books at this hour of the night? I have a feeling the Indiana Journal may help me poke some large holes in the professor's claims.
Meet you where?
The footbridge.
First the lumberyard and now the footbridge. Now what's it? Blackwell Hill. Yes, Tommy, Papa.
Did I say I wanted Hill's credentials? I said it morning of July 4th, 1912.
Yes, first, but...
And now the whole town is turned upside down about this damn business. The school board members are going up and down the alleyways singing to each other. Ugh.
Mayor Shinn, I found something very interesting in this book about Professor Hill's alma mater. His university.
Oh, I know all about that. That's all I can get out of him. Gary Conservatory, class of Lot 5.
Well, if you'll just take some time to read a little bit about the conservatory, I don't think you'll have to look further on. It's on page...
Papa, the Wells Fargo wagon is just coming out from the depot.
The Wells Fargo wagon? At this time of day?
Because it's a band today.
The band instruments don't want paper thick.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming up and down the street. Please let it be for me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming up and down the street. We should be what it could be. And once I got some grapefruit.
You don't have to have that.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. The pretty things and cars and COT. It could be curtains or dishes or yes, it could be. Yes, you're right. It surely could be. Something very, very special now. It's all fun and now I don't know how I get every week with me. It could be something for someone who is probably but it could be something special just for me. Make us stop It's the band instrument.
Here you are, Winthrop.
My cornet. Gee, thanks, Professor.
Men, you will all receive individual instruction in due course. In the meantime, stay off the streets, get acquainted with your instruments, and think about the minuet in G. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Sister, I never thought I'd see anything so scrumptious as a scrumptious dog thing. Oh, sister.
Round one to you, Mr. Hill, but I better hear some. Yeah, tootin' out that horse, or I'll see you in front of the grand jury. Now, Miss Meredith, about that move? I'm yours. Come on, get the book. Can't do it, though.
I've never seen myself so happy. Thank you, Professor.
My pleasure, Miss Brew. All right, what will it be?
It's a movie!
Kiss on the very first date, usually a hussy. Kiss on the second time out is anything but fussy. Wait till the turn around, head in the cloud, feet on the ground. She's a girl who's gliding bound. She's poopy. The hell is hard to get. But you can regret.
He's got the confidence of every kid in this town. You'll be lining up to shake his hand by the time our band plays his first concert.
By the time your band plays its first concert, the individual members will have to be foregathered and wheelchairs due to tripping over the electric figures. My fine young feathers, my feathers done fine, mine never mind. Jacey, rules, Olin. You watch this man. He's as slippery as a Mississippi sturgeon.
Professor Hill, I think Nurse Shinn has behaved abominably, and I think it is wonderful of you coming to Thomas' defense.
A man can't dodge the issue every time a little bit of personal risk is involved. What does the poet say? A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and the brave man, only 500.
I just wish I was a little more informed. I've been wanting to talk to you about Lenard's Quartet.
His cornet, mother of pearl keys.
I'm sure it's fine. He tells me about this think system. If he thinks them in UIG, he won't have to bother putting in the notes. Now, Professor.
The think system is a revolutionary method, I'll admit. Now, I can't discuss these things here and now in public, but if you'll allow me to call, when may I call?
Why, any night this week. With Harold, he taught me all about his hometown Gary, Indiana, and he said he might take me there someday. And he also taught me a song with hardly any S's in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, that's the town that fits me well. If you'd like to have lots of let's make on, how I have been on your delicate things to make on. I will say without a moment of hesitation. I'll be back in a minute. I have to sew Amaryllis my life frog. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Leave the dishes. I'll do them, Mama. Why, yes.
You must know about the fellow Hill from the boyfriend.
Yes.
Don't let it worry you no more. I got the bills on him in spades. You visit them for you. I'm just back to you. Remember it will be a 15-minute walk.
Who are you?
My name's Charlie Cowell. And Willson. And I'm out to protect the child from turning from this swing.
Mr. Cowell, you're making a big mistake.
Mistake? Well, he's Corsica. That man's been the rapper singing my wisdom to just long enough. And that he spoiled Illinois for me, not going to spoil either. Say, he's a music teacher. You didn't see through him? You know more professor.
I know all about that. Band leaders are always called Professor. He's a fine director in his class.
Now, wait a minute. Fine director? Have you heard one note of music from any band?
No, but...
But nothing, really, girl. He's never formed a band in his life, and he never will.
You'll never make that band.
No, sir. And I got to leave word about Harold Hill. And I can see you ain't the one to leave it with.
Never met a man who sells anvils. Well, that's something quite different.
Takes a real sale. Tell you that. Anvils have a certain appeal, you know. What am I doing? I missed that train, I'll get fired. And I got to leave word about that fellow Hill.
Leave word with me.
Not on your tin type. How can I believe that you'll deliver these letters?
Try me. There's your train, now run for it.
Why you double-doing little? Who do you think you're protecting? That man's got a drill in every county in Illinois. That's 102 counties, not counting the music teachers because that dude keep their mouth shut. Neither one of you heard the last of me, girly girl.
Who are you talking to just now? Why, Professor Hill!
Mrs. Peru, top of the evening to you. Miss Marion.
You guys come up and sit. I've got some jelly on the stove. There's no jelly on the stove, Mama. Well, I'll put some on.
Shall we set, as your mother said?
Well,
You did ask me to call.
Professor, is it true that what I'm trying to say is, I must be very dull company for a man of your experiences.
Now say, where'd you get an idea like that?
One hears rumors of traveling salesmen.
Now, Miss Marion, you mustn't believe everything you hear. After all, one hears rumors about librarians.
You must be referring to Uncle Matty.
Uncle Matty?
Mr. Madison, my father's best friend. No matter what they say, he left me in a sure job so that Mother and Elizabeth and I would have some security. Surely you don't believe me.
No, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think people start those rumors?
Narrow-mindedness, jealousy. Jealousy knows, I guess.
Exactly, and jealousy mostly starts rumors about traveling salesmen. What have you heard?
Just that, but of course it stands to reason that jealousy and disappointment can lead to. I mean, take you for instance, your attentions to customers and teachers might using things in church, might they?
Why?
And so, if another salesman or somebody were jealous, they could be downright lies, couldn't they?
What could?
Rumors and things.
Well, of course.
It just proves you shouldn't believe everything you hear. I mean, if we discuss things.
Miss Marion, I would be delighted to discuss anything in the world with you, but couldn't we do it sitting down? You do sit, your knees bending all.
We could sit on the porch steps.
Or we could sit a large hill of log over the footbridge.
I couldn't think of it. I've never been to the footbridge with a man in my life.
Just to talk.
I just can't. Please, some other time. Maybe tomorrow?
My dear little librarian, pile up enough tomorrows and you'll find yourself with nothing but a bunch of empty yesterdays. I don't know about you, but I want to make today count. The footbridge, 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Mama! What, dear? I just told Professor Hill I'll meet him at the footbridge in 15 minutes. Glory be and saints be praised, it works! What does? I've been using the things this money from the parlor.
Go with the rig. Got it. Wait, what time's the freight go?
9:40 at the junction.
It isn't even 8:30 yet.
Listen, if you want to turn around and get yourself on, be my guest, but
I'll meet you in the hotel in plenty of time. Miss Marion, you're late.
But you said 15 minutes.
Well, I'm in about 26 years late. It took you all this time to get to the footbridge with the fellow.
If you want to know the truth, it was almost longer.
Oh?
Halfway here, I nearly turned back. I suppose I'm not the person who find it easier to think clearly and not under the spell of your salesmanship.
Oh, now, Miss Marion, surely you don't think I've been trying to sell you anything.
No! You've given me something. That's why I decided to come.
Oh, I don't recall giving you anything.
Oh, yes, you have. Something beautiful.
Marion, I...
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. Oh, I never heard them at all till there was you.
Hey, Greg.
I'm expecting a cable from Hector Berlioz. This could be it. Now what?
Who's the salesman here? Seems like she's selling and you're buying.
I have to keep her off balance, and
She's so far off balance you can't tell her from a capo in a hurricane.
go get the rig. Never a peaceful moment in the music business. Now, where were we?
You're about to tell me what I don't know about you?
Well, we don't have to get into that just yet.
No, we don't. Or ever for that matter, Harold. The librarian doesn't feel like doing much research with her. She did plenty of university.
About what?
About Professor Harold Hill, Garrett Conservatory of Music, gold medal class of all 5. Harold, there wasn't any conservatory in all 5.
Why, there certainly was.
Because the town wasn't built till lot 6. See you at the sociable.
Wait, you knew the whole time?
Since July 7th, 3 days after you came.
Why, you little...
We're around here. Let's go check by the river.
Now, wait just a minute here, son.
I'm not your son. Leave go me.
Not until I talk to you for a minute.
I won't listen. You wouldn't tell the truth anyway.
I would too.
Would not.
Would too. Tell you anything you wanted to know.
Can you lead a band?
No.
Are you a big liar?
Yes.
Are you a dirty, rotten crook?
Yes.
Leave me go, you big liar.
Now, you wanted the truth, didn't you? Now, I'm bigger than you and you're going to stand here and get it, so you might as well quit wiggling. There's 2 things you're entitled to know. One is that you're a wonderful kid. I thought so from the first. That's why I wanted you in the band. So you quit moping around feeling sorry for yourself.
What band?
I always like to think there's a band, kid.
What's the other thing I'm entitled to know?
Well, now that I think of it, the other thing isn't any of your business.
I wish you'd never come to River City. No, you don't, Linda. Sister, do you believe him? I believe every word he's ever said. The way every kid in this town walked around all summer long and looked and acted too. Especially you, and the parents too. Does Mama wish you never come to River City? Well, you do, don't you? No, I don't, Linda. Now go, Harold, please. Go on, Professor. Hurry up.
I can't go with her.
Why not?
Because it's the first time I got my foot caught in the door.
It's going! That way! That way!
Go on, Professor. That way, that way. Well, I should think there ought to be some of us who could forget our everlasting I was stubborn, chip on the shoulder arrogance long enough to remember River City before Harold Hill arrived. Do you remember? Well, do you? Surely some of you ought to be grateful for what he's brought to River City. And if so, I should think you'd like to admit it.
You are wasting a great deal of time here, madam. If there is anyone in this gymnasium who does not think that this man should be tarred, feathered, and dragged for his crimes, stand up, come forward. You sit back there. What is wrong with you? Have you all forgotten about the expensive band instruments, the uniforms, and the guarantee that each of your children will be taught to play in a band? Well, where's the band? I don't see no band. Oh, Meredith.
Think, man. Think.
All right, there we go. Can you hear me now? How about a big hand for the people that helped us present this? Mr. Twombly and Mr. Wulke.